Now, this right here might be the single biggest piece of news in these entire patch notes, addressed an issue where you'll form a pact with a spirit that can be summoned against enemies when you're on low health. Wait, what? All right, and welcome back, guys. We just got the full patch notes for Season 5 Reloaded. We actually got the update last night, but obviously all the new stuff isn't going to be ready to go until tonight. We'll actually be live streaming it as soon as it drops. We're going to test out everything listed here, and we got some stuff that's going to be up and coming in the future. Some pretty massive bugs have been fixed and other changes to zombies. Our goal every time they release patch notes, we make a rapid fire video. We're going to go through everything that's important for you to know in these patch notes, get it out as quick as possible. That way you can watch this video and get back to game as quick as possible. And on top of that, we're going to continue this series with Vanguard. That being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, starting off here with some basic information, and this is something we already knew, but I just want to cover this again. A lot of people have been telling me how they're super excited for the numbers event coming tonight and the new Psy weapon to be able to unlock that. That's not coming till September 21st. That's when the number event starts, and that's when you're going to be able to unlock this weapon. That is not going to be available tonight, and I feel like a lot of people are confused with that. However, some good news is, from what I've heard, is the Psy might actually have a reactive blueprint, making it the first melee weapon we've ever had to have a reactive kind of blueprint in a bundle. That's just a leak. I don't know if that's confirmed, but someone told me that that might be happening, so I'm super excited about that. Then we get the Tracer Pack, Hudson Operator Bundle, and the Judge Dredd Bundle. Those are not going to be, once again, live tonight. Those are coming later in season. Now, scrolling down past that, we get one of the biggest questions I had about the Rampage Inducer, and this is going to be actually insane. So yes, reading this right here, Rampage Inducer, looking for a new challenge in D Machina Firebase Z Mauer Toten, want to add some more spice to your speed runs. So from this line right here, it seems like the Easter egg steps are not going to be locked when you're doing, the Rampage Inducer, allowing you to get those first 20 rounds a lot quicker. That is going to be absolutely insane for zombies. That just completely changed all the speed runs for Cold War zombies. I don't even know. I don't know how quickly people are going to be able to get these Easter egg runs done now, but that just probably cut the time. And I don't know. I don't do speed runs myself, so I don't know how it's going to cut the time and how much quicker that's going to make it. But the first 20 rounds have been dramatically sped up, and it's going to work for Easter egg attempts. That is insane, and that is super amazing. Wait, actually, no way. We got some more information down here as well. So essentially, it's talking about the Rampage Inducer. If it's too intense for your liking, all players can vote to turn off the Rampage Inducer, and this effect can be toggled on and off as often as once per round. If left unused, the essence canister will explode after round 20. So not only are you going to be able to spawn in, make the round 1 through 20 go a lot quicker, if it's just too intense and you're like, okay, I want to go ahead and start playing normally now, it's round 15, you can vote to turn it back off and back on. So it's toggleable. You can toggle and speed run essentially the first 20 rounds. And then if it's like, all right, we've kind of set up, I'm ready to kind of slow this down a little bit, I got to get some stuff done, you can have everyone vote to turn it on and off. And if you're playing solo, obviously there's no vote involved. So that's even more in-depth than what I thought it was going to be. This isn't just like a one and done thing. You can turn it off, turn it back on, and essentially change the speed of the game all the way up until round 20. Then right after that, we get more information on the new Outbreak event. Outbreak players will also encounter a new Black Chest World event, which offers a mysterious protective effect that might just save your life. Interact with the Black Chest and what's waiting inside. If you're successful, you'll form a pact with a spirit that can be summoned against enemies when you're on low health in your current region. This ability is on a cooldown, and its effect is shared with your teammates. So the risk is certainly worth the reward, especially on longer Outbreak runs as the challenge continues to spike. Wait, what? So you're going to be able to do this chest event, and then you're going to get a spirit that can be summoned against your enemies that when you're on low health in your current region. So as soon as you teleport to the next region, it's going to go away. But that's actually really cool. That is completely different than what I thought it was going to be. This has nothing to do with loot. This is essentially going to get you some sort of effect that's going to affect you for the rest of the region. And this is the type of stuff that I want them to add to Outbreak. This is what makes Outbreak unique. And I am super excited to test this out. This is something we're going to have to get our hands on and test out as soon as this update goes live tonight. I'm pretty hyped for this now. Next, they talk about the Outbreak survival mode. They didn't give us any new information in this, and this isn't even going to be till later in the season. It's coming on the 21st with the number event. I mean, it's Outbreak, you spawn in with M1911, no health regen, gotta find food. That's kind of a quick summary. Then they talk about Dead Ops Arcade 3, and they are not joking when they say it is getting one of the biggest updates it's ever gotten. We'll kind of expand on that later on. We're not gonna read through everything, But Dead Ops Arcade got completely overhauled in this update. Scrolling down to our next section here, they answer my biggest question about the numbers event here. So my biggest question was, is zombie players going to be able to compete in this? A lot of times we've gotten events where MP was completely left out. It only involved Warzone and MP, but it reads off right here that there are going to be a total of 18 challenges, 9 which can be done in Warzone, and then the other 9 can be done in either MP or zombies. And all you have to do is complete a full set of 9 challenges and you're going to unlock the new side. So you should be able to get the new melee weapon by only playing zombies, or only playing MP, or only playing Warzone. Whatever you play, whatever you prefer, you're going to be able to play exclusively that from what it sounds like, and be able to unlock this new weapon. Yeah, you're not going to get all the rewards, because I think you are going to have to play Warzone to get the other 9 rewards if you want to get those, but that's not required to get the new melee weapon. So this is how events should be, in my opinion. I don't think anyone should be left out. Regardless of what you're playing in Cold War, you should be able to do it, which is perfect. We got some more prestige content stuff. I mean, this is the new ZRG blueprint if that interests you. And then this weekend, we're getting double XP and double weapon XP if, you know, you still need to level up and stuff like that. Scrolling down now into the actual patch notes, there's not a lot of new information here. Obviously, we're getting Demolition. We're getting Zoo, which is going to be in the 12v12 mosh pit. That's kind of cool. The gameplay changes here, nothing too exciting. Talking more about the Rampage Inducer, we went over all that. There's been some gameplay fixes, no big bugs that have been fixed here, but, you know, simple UI stuff. The new region, the new black chest event, we're getting more intel. Addressed an issue where solo players could lose the ability to select loadouts after warping to another region in a prior outbreak session. I've heard some people having issues with that. The Omega helicopter, this would appear and disappear on my map repeatedly. That is what they're saying here has now been fixed, which is really cool. Closed an exploit that allowed players to escape the holdout objective on Alpine by using the grapple gun. I assume that you'd be able to do that with the grapple gun, but I never tried. This next segment here is all Dead Ops Arcade changes. I'm not going to read through all of these because I want to keep this video extremely short just so you get the point. But if you really want to know all of these Dead Ops Arcade things, you can kind of watch the video as we scroll down, pausing, or I'll leave these in the description for you. But look at this. This is stability changes, gameplay changes, bonus area changes, enemy changes. And then we've got general changes, audio changes, bug fixes, controls, match resuming, first person, bonus areas, general. That all right here was Dead Ops Arcade changes. As you can see, it is bigger than all of the other segments combined. So if you're a Dead Ops Arcade player, which I personally am not, I only played it to get the calling cards. I haven't played it in a while, so I could read through this, but I'm not going to be able to make much sense of it. It's much better if you like read it yourself if you're a Dead Ops player. But I love that. I love to see them completely going out of their way to change things like that. So it's huge news if you play Dead Ops. Getting some onslaught changes. We're getting the dine-in map, new intel, stuff like that. There is going to be a new diminishing light mode for onslaught if you play on PS4. Going to be the Soviet red assault rifle weapon by completing 30 surges and diminishing lights. Now, this right here might be the single biggest piece of news in these entire patch notes. Addressed an issue where applying custom blueprints in quick succession could result in the weapon duplication or loss of functionality. Although, for some reason, I don't know why they put in quick succession, because there was times that I would apply a blueprint one time, not in quick succession, just applying it a single time and it would bug out. It's actually what happened to me the other day in that recording. I just posted a video where I had a game bug out really bad, and this was one of the major bugs we got. We got a few other pretty big ones as well. I'm hoping this has been fixed, but I'm not crossing my fingers for it, because this is something that's kind of been plaguing this game for a while. Ever since the blueprint option has been added into the game where you can apply custom blueprints, it's really never worked properly. It started where it would not give you the correct blueprints, and then they try to fix that, and then it made it even worse. Then they try to fix that, and then it would make them duplicate and delete weapons. So hopefully after this, well, we've already got the update. Hopefully at the current state the game's in, this bug has been fixed where you're not going to constantly be applying blueprints and just ruining games where it's like, well, I got to back out now. I've got a bugged weapon I can't get rid of, and it's causing my other weapons to delete. So we'll have to test it out. Hopefully this has been fixed. I mean, it's going to have to be a lot of testing because they might have made it just harder to happen, but hopefully that's been completely fixed. And then one last thing here, closed an exploit where players could use the AETHER shroud indefinitely. Had a lot of people tell me about this glitch. I don't even know how it's done. I never did it myself. We don't really do a bunch of glitches, but that is the entire patch notes here. Super excited for tonight, boys. Super excited to be able to do this black chest event, the Rampage Inducer. We get some cool stuff for MP as well. Hopefully that bug's been fixed. But I think the biggest parts of this season aren't coming till the numbers event. which you guys know, we're going to test all that stuff out. We're going to have a ton of fun with it. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So definitely let me know, out of everything listed in these patch notes, what are you most excited for? Is it stuff coming tonight, stuff coming in the mid-season update? For me, it's definitely the new Psy. I cannot wait. Hopefully, that is better than the E-Tool. I would love for it to be a bunch of fun testing and stuff with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Real quick here at the end of the video, I want to thank everyone who's became a YouTube sub or a Twitch subscriber, and extra special thanks to everyone who became an Unlock Plus Plus member on YouTube. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Cryptic. We've got Hunter Reed Don Doe. We've got the man whose name should be really easy to pronounce, Yamasta. We've got the legend Sergeant CJ, the E-Tool lawyer you don't cross Hoss. We've got the friend who always comes through, Drew. The DMCA claim waiting to happen, Snap. And then we've got Luke.